welcome to the Morning Shred brought to you by SnowboardsDotCom. I'm Jenna, this is Levi from Burton, and we're going to talk about the Burton Genesis binding. So this is awesome binding. There's a lot to talk about. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, all around this thing is definitely kind of the supreme on the Burton line. We've got a ton of great features packed into this thing. One of my favorites on here is this awesome high back called the kickback heel hammock high back, where when your foot gets pushed back in here, the farther it gets pushed back, the more this hammock part actually wraps around your foot. So it's got two different components, one providing kind of a suspension system in there, but then one also providing even more response. It's a very lightweight high back with a ton of adjustability. Also, now that I've got the binding open, you can see one other great feature on this. We've got our flex slider here, which allows your foot to get into the binding nice and easily so that you can get strapped down and heading back down the hill. Also, we've got our hammock ankle strap, which works similar to the kickback heel hammock, where you've got a slight amount of suspension with a response system also tied right in there.
Yeah, I've actually ridden a women's version of that strap, and it looks so simple and so basic at first, but it's just super comfortable. You don't get pressure points, and it's just a really nice fit you get out of it.
Yep. Also, there's some really cool buckles on this thing. We call them the double take buckle with InstaClick. The InstaClick section of it is the fact that it starts clicking right away. There's none of that ghost ratcheting right off the bat. And also it pulls you in nice and tight. Burton has taken and tipped these ladder straps at an angle. That way you can really get a ton of torque down on there. It's a nice smooth feel that really holds you in there nice and tight. Also, as we're talking about straps, this has a new toe strap to it. It's called the Gettagrip Capstrap, and it's actually a one-part molded piece here, which will cut down on added weight, and also without the use of fabrics and glues, it's gonna be more durable and really be able to take a beating and keep looking brand new all year long. Not gonna see any of that fraying and wear that you see with typical bindings. So,
lots of padding underfoot, lots of comfort,
Yep.
A little bit of gel on the heel, right?
Definitely, we've got B3 gel in the heel, and as we're talking about the base here too, I should mention that this is an EST binding, which is specific to the Burton channel system, where we've actually gotten rid of all the material right underfoot here and replaced it with EVA padding so that this binding can actually flex with the board. It's actually got 90% the flex that it would have without a binding on it at all when you mount it with an EST binding. We've also got what we call an AutoCANT footbed, where we use a harder EVA on the outside and a softer EVA on the inside, so it'll naturally cant your leg and ankles on hard landings, taking away hard impacts on those knees and ankles.
So really a lot of comfort features, a lot of performance features. This is the binding for the advanced guy that's looking for something lightweight, but really wants to get out there and charge a little bit.
Yep, definitely. An amazing mix of comfort and performance, I would say. So I definitely highly recommend the Genesis binding.
There you go. Make sure to check out the Genesis on SnowboardsDotCom, and thanks for watching The Morning Shred.